Okay, so good morning all. Let us start our session. So this is 16th day of our internship. Okay, so last class we were exploring data structures in Python. Okay, these are the available data structures, that is list, tuple, dictionary and set. Let me quickly recall. List is represented by a pair of square brackets. Okay, it is ordered, mutable and allows duplicate values. Tuple is represented by this parenthesis. This is ordered, immutable and allows duplicate values. Dictionary is represented by floor bracket. It is also ordered, uh, mutable and does not allow duplicate values. Now we need to discuss what is set. Okay, a set is again it is represented by floor bracket only. It is also represented by floor bracket, and the characteristics of set are, okay, it is unordered, comma, immutable, and does not allow duplicate values. Okay, so this is how this is the characteristics of a set. Let us write one simple code to understand how set works. Here let me take one code block here. Okay, I will write one comment. We are discussing sets. Okay, s is equal to floor bracket, say 1 2 3 4 5 6 10 11 2 3. I'm repeating. Okay, let me display set s is s, comma, type of s. Yes, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 10 11. Okay, see, by automatically automatically it has discarded the repeated elements. Here 2 and 3 are intentionally I had added while creating the set. When you display, you can see they are being removed. What does it mean? It doesn't allow duplicate of values. Here you can see class set. Okay, so there is a frequently asked interview question: how you remove repeated elements in the list? Okay, it is frequently asked in most of the interviews. Okay, so using set you can easily remove the repeated elements and get only unique numbers. That is possible. Okay, let us try one code. Let us fetch unique numbers from list. Okay, so assume we have a list 1 2 1 2 3 10 20 30. Let me repeat number 2 10. Okay, so 2 and 10 are repeated. Now I need to fetch only unique numbers from the list. Okay, so instead of writing a lengthy code, you can easily convert it into give this list to set. Let me show you an example. New list is equal to set. I will give list. I will pass list to set. Okay, and let me print new list is print input list is L, new list is NL. Okay, let me check it out. See here. Okay, so 1 2 3, this is the input list. When it has got converted, it has removed the repeated numbers got removed, but you can see here still it has a floor bracket. What does it mean? When it is surrounded by floor bracket, what does it mean? It is a set. Okay, let us convert set to back to list. So just call this function, it will convert. Yes, so this is very simple way to get unique numbers from a list without writing any code. Just pass your list to set, create a set. The nature of set is it doesn't allow duplicate values, and then the converted list is back converted set in the set to which the list is passed again converted back to list by calling the list function. Okay, try to execute this code. Let me share this code. Yeah, I have shared. Check it out. Try to execute this code. Okay, Darshan got it. Fine. Okay, Pratim. Okay. Vinayak, did you get? Okay, fine. Okay. So this is all about data structures available in Python. So we have worked on all these things: list, tuple, dictionary, and set. Okay. Now let us, as a part of our internship, we need to build one project, major project. Okay. So I have selected the topic face recognition based attendance system. Face recognition based attendance system. Okay, this is the project we are going to build, and we will provide report on this topic also. Okay, so before beginning this project, let me explain how it works, what are the expected output of this project. Okay, so as the name indicates, we will collect the first part of this project is first you need to collect the data set. Collect data set. Here, what is the meaning of data set? The image of the students whose attendance we are supposed to manage is the dataset. The image of students, facial image of the students is the dataset. We need to write a code to collect the dataset. That is the first step. After collecting the data, we need to train our model. Training model means we need to introduce all collected data members details to our machine so that in future it can recognize them. That technique is called training the model. Okay. Then after training, we will go for prediction. Prediction. Okay. After prediction, we will store data. Record data in a database. Record data in a database. Preferably, we are using MySQL database. Okay. So these are all the important models which comes in this project. First we need to collect the data set of the students, then we need to train our model, then we need to go for live prediction with the help of webcam. Soon after detecting the face, recognizing the face of students, we need to record their presence in a database. We will use MySQL. Okay, so this is all about our project. It takes some time. Let us implement one by one. To implement this project, what are all the things we are going to use? OpenCV. You're already aware of this computer vision library, OpenCV. Then we will use one server called Apache Web Server. Then we will use one database called MySQL. And we also develop some front end using Bootstrap. We will use Bootstrap. So this is a bit lengthier project. Let us implement one by one. Okay, fine. So let us explore what is the meaning of collecting the data. How to collect the data. It is very simple. All you need to do is launch your webcam, find out the face present in front of the camera, crop the face, store that cropped face in a particular folder. This is what we're supposed to do. Okay, so let us implement it step by step. I will create one file. I will call it as collect data.py. The name should reflect its task. Okay, first I will implement everything. I will share with you. You just observe what are all the things I am going to do. Okay, so collecting the data is my first step. Okay, fine. So to collect the data, we need OpenCV library. Let me import it. Import CV2. This is my library. To launch webcam, you need a class. The name of the class is video capture. Let me create an object. Cam is equal to cv2 dot video capture. V is capital, C is capital. Video capture. Let us pass 0 as the argument, which indicates my default cam. Okay, and then okay, let me use one infinite while loop. Okay, in this while loop, I will ask my camera to capture the image. That's why I will write flag comma frame is equal to cam dot read. Okay, now if flag is having boolean value true, what does it mean? Successful. Therefore if flag everything is fine. Okay, then let me show the image captured. cv2 dot imshow project comma frame. Okay, to keep this window active, let me call wait key. Let us introduce some delay here, 2 milliseconds, and wait key returns some values which will be having ASCII value of the key being pressed. Let me compare. If value of k is equal to ASCII value of q, okay, when user presses q, I will terminate the loop. Okay, when I exit from the loop, I will release my camera. Simple. So simple code. This should launch my camera and video streaming should work now. Okay, let me execute it. Okay, what is my environment name? My virtual environment. Let me activate it. My virtual environment. Scripts activate. Okay, Python collect data. So when I execute this program, it should launch my webcam and video streaming should work. Okay, some error, line number 14. Let me check what is wrong. Oh, by mistakenly I have written my here. Okay, yes, now it is working. Okay, streaming is fine, it is doing. Okay, fine. Okay, now the thing is we need to identify the face detection must be done now. Okay, For face detection, again we know the steps. You need one object called cascade. Cascade is my object is equal to cv2 dot cascade classifier is the class. Cascade classifier is the class. So let us pass our downloaded model, that is Haar Cascade Classifier file details. And XML is missing. I have mentioned the XML file extension. Okay. The purpose of using this file is this is a trained model which helps to detect the face. That's why I'm using this. Okay. Now here, so before detecting the face, you need to convert that colored image to gray image. How to do that? Gray is equal to cv2.cvt color, convert color, which one? Frame. This is my colored image. I would like to convert it to gray. Therefore, cv2 dot color underscore bgr to gray, gray. Okay, gray. So this will convert colored image to gray image. Okay. Let us use this gray image for prediction. How to do that? So faces is equal to cascade dot detect multiscale. I will pass my gray image hyperparameter 1.1, scale factor and minimum numbers 5. I think in our previous class we have discussed this. Okay. So what it does, it detects the face and returns 4 values, that is x, y, width and height. Okay. So before saving, I would like to confirm whether there is at least one face has been identified or not. How to do that? I will check if length of faces is greater than 0. If length of faces is greater than 0, it means at least one face has been detected. Let me give indentation. Okay. If length of the faces is greater than 0, then fine, at least one face has been detected. Okay. Then, so let me take the first face, x comma y comma w comma h is equal to faces of 0. As I said before, the faces is a list. It will be having information of face identified like x and y, where it starts from width and height. I am collecting the first person face. The faces of 0 represents the first person whose x, y, w, h has been collected here. Okay. So let us draw some rectangle. cv2 dot rectangle. So frame, this is my colored image. The point 1 is x comma y. The point 2 is x plus w, y plus h. This one we have already discussed in our previous video. The third one is color information 0 to 55 0 and thickness is 2. Okay. So let me execute this code. It should be able to detect my face and it should draw a rectangle on my face. Okay. Let me execute. Yes, it is perfectly identifying my face. You can see it is drawing rectangle. Fine. Now we need to crop the face. See, in this image we have, in the background we have wall, curtain, so many things, but what I want is I want to crop my face information. Okay, so let us try to crop the face. Okay, so to crop the face we have a concept called slicing. Okay, here let me use one more if. When user presses Q, it breaks the loop. Similarly, if k is equal to order of s. When user presses s, I would like to save the image. Okay, if you write like this, let me show the first example. cv2.imWrite is the function with which you can save your image. File name is myimage.jpg. This is the captured face. Okay, when I press S, my image should be saved in the current folder. Okay, first let me check it out. If it works, then I will work for cropping. Yes, my face got identified. When I press yes, let me press yes. Okay, I have pressed this. Let me check whether it got saved or not. My image. So here you can see we have a file called myimage.jpg. You can see that my image got saved. But what I want is I want to crop my face. This is called region of interest. Here region of interest is the portion on which the rectangle being drawn, my face. I want to crop this face and I want to save this face only. Instead of having everything in the background and all, I want to have only face information to be saved. Okay, so we can do that. We have a concept called slicing. We have one formula. Okay, let me take one object with name region of interest, ROI, which stands for region of interest, is equal to the colored image name is frame. This is the entire image. In this image, I would like to fetch only face information. We have a formula. It goes like this: y colon y plus h. That is vertical information, comma x colon x plus w, horizontal information. When you write like this, it fetches the face information and it is part of ROI, region of interest. Okay, and also let us change the dimension of this, I mean width and height. ROI is equal to cv2 dot resize. Let me change this ROI to 300 width, 300 height. I'm changing the dimension of the face information to 300 into 300 pixels. Okay. Now, instead of saving frame, let me call ROI. Okay. Now, when I execute, instead of the entire image, instead of my entire image, only face must be saved. This rectangle portion must be saved. Okay. Let me check it out. I will stop now. I will re-execute. Yes, fine. Let me press yes now. Okay, I have pressed yes. Let me check. Where is my image? Here is my image. Yes, it is working as expected. Okay, we are able to crop the face information and save with some name. Okay, so let me share this code. All of you try this. If you get the output, I will explain the remaining steps. I will share the code what I have written so far. Go through it, try to execute. I will share the file also. Okay, I have shared both code as well as file. You use anyone and try to execute it and check whether you are able to detect the face and crop the face. check it out and let me know. Either you copy paste the code shared in the group or download the file, put it in your working directory and execute it. Okay, Pratham got it, fine. Okay, Darshan, Vinayak, okay, fine. See, okay, now when it comes to project, having multiple data set is essential. One image is not going to work. Therefore, let us follow one step here. You do one thing. On any .py file, right click on it. On any .py file, you right click on it. You will get this menu having option reveal in file explorer. Let us select this. This will take us to our current working directory. This is our current working directory. Okay, fine. Here, let us create one folder with name dataset. Let us create a folder with name dataset. This is the folder with name dataset. Okay. My idea is to, if you want to recognize 10 students, you need to have 10 folders inside this dataset and you need to collect images of 10 students. That's why I have created this main folder with name dataset. Inside this folder, I will have subfolder. Let the name of the subfolder be 0. The 0 is the first folder where first person details are stored. 1 is the second person and 2 is my third person. Okay, my idea is to collect at least 20 face images of each person and put it in respective folders. The folder 0 will be having first person details, similarly 1 and 2. Okay, all of you do this. Go to your VS Code editor here, right click on any .py file, select reveal in file explorer. So you will come to your current working directory here. Here you create a folder with name dataset in lowercase DATASET dataset. Inside this have 3 subfolders 0, 1 and 2. All of you do this. Create a folder with name dataset and subfolders 0, 1 and 2. Done with this, try to implement. ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ ಎಲ್ರು? ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ರಥಮ್. Okay, so let us try to save this image, my image.jpg, in folder 0. And whenever user presses S, I need to have that many files. For example, if user presses S 20 times, I need to collect 20 facial images. Therefore, every time I need to save my file with a different name. Therefore, I will make use of random module to implement this. Let me import random here. Import random. Random is a module, okay, with which we can generate random numbers. Random. Okay. If possible, you type along with me. After import cv2, write import random. After cv2, write import random. Okay. After importing random, let us scroll down to this line. If order is equal to S, this line. Okay. Here I need to save this file with dynamic names. That's why I will create one random number here. Random dot rand integer. Let me pass some from range of numbers, that is 1 and 100. So what does it mean? Whenever this function is called randit, it gives a random number between 1 and 100. Okay. And then I will create file name dynamically. File name is equal to f. See, I need to mention the complete path. So first I will put dot. What does it mean? Current directory. In this directory, I have a folder with name dataset. In this folder, I have a subfolder 0. In this folder, I would like to save this file with name my person hyphen, let me use n random number with extension .jpg. Okay, so the file name looks like dataset /0/person2.jpg, person3.jpg, like that. So here, instead of my image.jpg, let me give file name. Okay, fine, got it. What is the purpose of calling random node? You will get to know. Let me execute it. You will get to know. Okay, now my face got detected. Let me press S one time, second time, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10. Continuously I am pressing. Okay, let me quit this. Okay, let me check. Let me visit my folder dataset inside 0. Yes, now you can see how many images got selected. See, the person 3, person 10, person 15, person 17. This is how the data set got selected. Okay, we have created the data set of a person who is standing in front of the camera. Okay, similarly, to collect the data set of second person, you need to modify the code here. Just replace the folder 0 with 1 and ask other person to sit in front of the camera and collect his data set. Similarly, third person. In this way, we need to collect the data set using our live camera, so that in the next step we can extract the features and train our model. So this is our first step of collecting the data set. Okay. try to execute this code. Just in the beginning I have written import random, and this line you need to add these two lines, these three lines. By adding these three lines you can update your code. Add these three lines to existing code and check whether you are able to collect dataset and put it in a perfect folder. Okay, Pratham, got it. Darshan, okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, you do one thing. Uh, as we collected the dataset of the first person, similarly we collect the dataset of second and third person. Okay, in the next session we shall check out how to extract the features of the dataset being collected and how to train our model. Okay, so let us stop at this stage, and let me continue our session in tomorrow. Okay, thank you.